Okay, class. Very good evening once again. Today we are going to discuss this new poem, that is Dolphins, included in the syllabus of grade 11 ISC. In this poem, you will come to understand one thing, that the natural habitat should be taken care by the human beings. Why are we so selfish that we try to cage all these domestic loyal animals? Are we really have human beings really become very selfish? Why are we doing this? What satisfaction do we get after caging dolphins, after purchasing a dog and keeping the dog as a pet inside our homes, keeping the horses in a stable, rabbits and trapping rabbits and all? So this poem will actually make you realize that each and every animal has its natural habitat. Can anyone tell me what is the natural habitat of dolphins?
The open oceans.
Okay, excellent. Someone said in oceans. Okay, fine. See,
Open oceans.
Open oceans, absolutely correct. They do not want any kind of narrow seas or shallow waters. They want deep water, deep. In this poem, you will come to know that human beings have caged these dolphins in the narrow waters in just a pool, a small pool, where these dolphins are performing various actions in order to satisfy the needs of the audience sitting out there. Wow. Human beings, why are you doing this to animals? Though we can never understand their language, but at least we have studied that they are not born to be caged. There is hell lot of personification in the poem. Reason why? Because in this poem, dolphin is the speaker. So don't get shocked. Dolphin is the speaker and the figure of speech is personification. The entire poem is written in the form of a monologue. What is a monologue?
A short story that teaches you a lesson.
A short story, beta. This is not a story. This is a poem, monologue.
So when there are only one speaker.
Absolutely correct. One-way interaction. In the entire poem, you would see that dolphin is the only speaker and there is no one else to reply to the dolphin. And the dolphin will express her again personification. Dolphin will express her pain of being trapped in this pool. They are no more exposed to the outside world. I know these words are really shocking to hear, that what is this outside world? Outside world, I have already discussed it with you. It is the deep ocean. They want to be there. They want to actually swim freely. So students, dolphins, though they are very friendly, loyal, faithful to human beings, and I'm going to just show you a video, and from this video you people will realize that how friendly are dolphins to human beings. But do you really think that we are doing good to them by trapping them in a small pool? They will die like this. They will die like this. They want to be with their own species, not in that small pool. So let's see how dolphins entertain human beings. I'm going to share a video. Just give me a confirmation once it is visible to you people.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, excellent video. Excellent video. My God, it gives me goosebumps whenever I see such videos. And now you will see that how dolphins are entertaining people. Let's see. Amazing. Amazing to see dolphins. They are actually getting extinct, my dear students. So save them, save them. They are getting extinct. Soon you will nowhere find dolphins. My God, imagine in case if it would have been a crocodile instead of this dolphin. How freely human beings are touching them. Yes, they can understand the language of human beings. And this is the word that I mentioned. The screen is, oh, wow, amazing, amazing. You can control them in any manner you like. Oh, there she goes. Look at this, look at this. This is the best example of this narrow walls. My God, look, selfish human beings. Do you think that dolphins really deserve these narrow walls? No, no, never. Please go and leave them in the deep ocean. Let them swim over there. And the word that I want to actually bring into the picture is, everyone read it out. Oh my God, lengthy word. First, I will read the anthropomorphism. Now, one by one, please dictate it. Anthropomorphism. Once again. Anthropomorphism. Yes. Now, you people would definitely question that, sir, what is this act of understanding human language? See, I think so. This is the best video that can describe this word. See how well they are actually controlling these dolphins. And you won't believe they also follow the audience. For me, if you ask that which is the most loyal animal on earth, mammal on earth, I would take the name of dolphins. So in this poem, you will see that how a dolphin is actually weeping, is actually crying from inside. I already mentioned this, that there is a hell lot of personification in the poem, because dolphins will act as and speak like human beings as if they have possessed human activities. And this is the reason I very well explained it with the help of this video. You can control them in any manner. They are here to satisfy. They are here to entertain human beings. So, poor dolphins, I would say that this is their destiny now. The dolphins that have been trapped, as per this poem, the dolphin that has been trapped in a small pool expresses its pain of being trapped. It says that we know that our destiny is now this small pool. For them, obviously, this is just an aquarium. For dolphins, whatever I showed you just few minutes before, it's just an aquarium. So this is not the natural habitat of dolphins. The title is appropriate and meaningful. Reason why? Because the speaker is the dolphin. The poem is written in the form of dramatic monologue. The poet Carol Ann Duffy, remember this, Carol Ann Duffy has been an animal lover. So through this and many other poems, she has always tried to aware the readers, aware many institutions, many agencies, to just leave them alone. Otherwise, we would be facing the problem of endangered species. Can anyone explain the meaning of this term? You might have watched many movies.
Sir,
Yes, please.
So it means dolphins are going on the verge of extinction and they are going to extinct soon if they are
Absolutely.
not cured.
Absolutely. What a good words you people have used. Dolphin is on the verge of getting extinct. In the similar manner, we killed tigers. So they are now getting extinct, and now dolphins are on the verge of getting extinct. So human beings, such poems, yes, they teach us a very important lesson, that in order to just satisfy yourself and entertain yourself, stop doing this. Stop bringing zoos into the picture. We don't require zoos. Why do we require zoos? Why do we need to trap animals? Are they trapping us for their entertainment? So the title is all about dolphins and their pain. There is one speaker in the poem who expresses her pain of being trapped. She says, we are no more exposed to the moonlight. We are no more exposed to the deep ocean. And now our destiny is to die around these narrow waters. We would definitely die over here. No one is there to understand our language. No one can see our pain, because we already know that animals do not have a language. And this is the reason Carol Ann Duffy has used this term as anthropomorphism. It is found in very few animals. It is the act of understanding humans' language. Poor dolphins, they wait for a whistleblower, the one who blows a whistle, and they start dancing to the tunes of that whistleblower. What injustice with them.